Oh, the audio went away. Uh-oh, I don't know how far I got, but let me get back to it. Salute to the family, man. Shout out. I think I went all the way to the top. I was in there kicking it. Y'all didn't even hear me singing or nothing. I hadn't added myself to the stage. I was in here talking the whole time, and I wasn't even added to the stage. Man, I'm a dodo. Salute to the family, though, man. Thank y'all so much, man. I really, truly, genuinely appreciate it. I did a whole soliloquy while I talked about y'all being here and warming my heart. You feel me? I did a whole 10-minute soliloquy, but I didn't mess that up. But we here now. Salute to the family. Thank you all so much for taking the time to tune in. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate it. Whether this is your first time here or if you've been a long timer, you understand what I'm saying? Salute to you, man. I really, truly, genuinely appreciate it. Yeah, 4-hour sniper. I've been in here saying with your big ass forever. I've been in here saying it the whole. I've been in here saying like, man, you with your big ass. I was in here saying you with your big ass the whole time, and I was in here on mute. But I think we got it fixed now. Salute to the family, though. Once again, I am a DJ host, Junior the Truth. You can follow me everywhere via social media. I can be found with the handle Junior the Truth. It's JuniorTheTruth, and that's over all the social media platforms, man, each and every one. But if you're really looking for me, you can come over to the hub at www.JuniorTheTruth.com. You can find me over there with your big ass. Salute to the family, though, man. I really, truly, genuinely appreciate you all. If I had a million tongues, I couldn't tell it all. Salute to everybody that's in the chat, man. I ain't even going to run back through it because I was obviously on mute because I ain't been paying attention. I'm slacking on my Macking. I got to hurry up and get back in the studio. We almost done. You know, one more coat, sound wall up, furniture put together, and we'll be back in there making it do what it do. Salute to my brother B About It Farms in the building. What's up with you? Salute to my brother Drew Titan in the building. What's up with you? Man, listen. I was talking about everything. I said, you know, we recovering from a snow day. We didn't got the kids, you know, back out and on to school for the day. And now we back trying to get back to some normalcy. You understand what I'm saying? But let's get to it, man. So let me ask you something real quick. How many of us have started something motivated and then 2 weeks later it disappeared? You can raise your hand. You feel me? You can put one in the chat. Shout out to Champ Side. We started something and we started on fire, like Alicia Keys say. We started on fire. And then 2 weeks later, the motivation is just disappeared. The love is gone. You understand what I'm saying? Like that motivation was there and then it's gone. What they say? After the love is gone, what used to be right is wrong. You feel me? After the love is gone. Yeah. Man, started something on fire, Be About It Farms. You don't hear me though. And then 2 weeks later, man, motivation is gone. Yeah. That's the cycle. And just in, if you look at the image on the screen, the shit just don't work. It definitely don't work in 2026. And the fact of the matter is it never did. It just don't work. Like the shit don't work. Motivation don't work. Nobody's ever gonna tell y'all that, man. Nobody ever gonna tell you. Not even the motivation gurus. They not gonna tell you. You understand? If motivation worked, motivation gurus will be out of business. Could you imagine motivating somebody one time and then they go out and kill shit and never return? Never return to the fountain of youth, never return to the lab, never return to you. Motivation does not work. It don't work. Yeah. So this is called the show is This Is Why Your Motivation is Failing. That's the name of it. And this is not about shaming us. Like, we are not shaming us. We are not shaming us. We're not shaming ourselves. It's about showing why motivation was never meant to carry your life. Can you imagine living your life where you are constantly in need of motivation? Motivation was never meant to carry your life with your big ass. Let's get it.
1, 2. I've hustled harder than most. I'm a beast on these streets, got a revolver I tote. For these niggas trying to take me off the block where I post. Up daily, sip Baileys out the bottles.
Let me say something real quick. Do y'all realize that we start every day? We start a self-mastery conversation, a self improvement conversation. A thought mastery conversation. We start every conversation with Scarface. Do y'all know that? Every conversation starts with Scarface. Like I'm not ever going to stop coming back to that. Like shout out to all of the self-mastery gurus, shout out to the, everybody, all of the self-mastery figures, everybody. Salute to the self-improvement, all the motivation speakers, everybody. Shout out to everybody, right? But do y'all realize that we literally start every day with Scarface? That's because I do what I want. I do what I want. We start with Scarface. Like it's something about it. Like Scarface speaks to my soul. Like this speaks to the soul. I hustle harder than most. That speaks to you. If that don't, like I be on fire every time I hear that. That first line, I hustle harder than most. I'm a beast in these streets. Got a revolver I tote. Like, man, I'll be ready for the world after that. So it probably don't move y'all like it moved me. Salute to Tiffy 2 in the building. Top of the day. What's up with you, Tiffy 2? Boxing the barbecue. What's good with you, homie? Salute to you. Thrive and Glow with Joe. What's up with you? Let me find out y'all coming in. Y'all hit the like button, man. Shout out to everybody that's catching the live stream, whether you tuning in live via the Facebook live stream, the YouTube live stream, or the Rumble live stream. Salute to the Rumble. Them Rumble numbers, man. Hey, man. It's a boost in the Rumble numbers. I'm looking like, whoa, they not subscribing though, but they watching the content. So they'll come soon. If you haven't followed us over on Rumble, man, y'all come over and subscribe on Rumble as well, man. The link will be in the description of the video. But listen to me. I'll also salute to everybody that's catching this in the replay gang in full effect. Salute to y'all. I love how the replay gang be coming in saying, yeah, I'm catching this on replay. Salute to the replay gang, man. I love y'all. Thank you. And shout out to the podcast family. Everybody that's listening to this content via the podcast family, my first love, me La Familia, hashtag Junior Mafia. Salute to y'all. All right, man. So motivation was never meant to carry you. It's never meant to carry your life. With your big ass. It could never. You understand what I'm saying? It could never. It could never. Joe, it could never. Lala D coming in. I see why you and Mahari be getting along. You come in and you say nobody raps about hustling better than Jay-Z. I definitely Jay-Z is a monster. I emphatically disagree with you though. I emphatically disagree with you. There's a lot of people that rap Jay-Z under the table. A lot of people rap Jay-Z under the table. Respectfully. T.I. is one of them. There's a lot of people rap Jay-Z under the table, especially when you talking about that shit. This is a whole we getting off into a whole nother thing. But you come in here we talking about Scarface. Like I'm giving Scarface his flowers. Face Mob, Brad Jordan, aka Brother Mob. I'm giving Face Mob his flowers. You feel me? Jay-Z is a monster. Jay-Z got a epic catalog. I listen to Jay-Z too. You understand what I'm saying? But we talking about Face Mob, and you come in here in typical Mahari fashion. Nobody raps better than Jay-Z with your big ass. Ain't nobody saying nothing about Jay-Z. We talking about Scarface. Nobody said nothing about Jay-Z. You want to argue. Yeah, Lala D, you want to argue. I think you come in here and you want to argue. Hustling, Jay-Z, man, Killer Mike rap Jay-Z under the table. T.I. Shit, as far as hustling bars, Jeezy. Man, Primrose Smith is the greatest rapper of all time. She said you don't listen. You can't hear Jimmy. Now you just want to argue. Kia said she gonna throw her damn phone. We from the west side of Dayton, Ohio. I'll throw my damn phone. I see what you did, Lala D. You want to argue. Motivation was never meant to carry your life. La La D. Never. Never. So we're gonna start with the truth. This is the truth we've already uncovered, but we're gonna come back to it. Motivation is emotional. Motivation is emotional. It's tied to your mood. Motivation is tied to your mood, energy, sleep, stress, your environment. When those things change, your motivation changes. You be motivated as hell when you get a good night's sleep. And then when you don't get a good night's sleep and you toss and turn, and then you wake up drained, where's the motivation? You feel me? You be motivated as hell during the day, and then that Pusha T. Yeah. I ain't messing with y'all. Then you be motivated as hell during the morning. Then that afternoon, that you get that afternoon tired feeling where you kind of crash out. The coffee then wore off. You still got 3 hours left in the day. You understand what I'm saying? Where's the motivation? You be motivated as hell, and then you get into stressful situations and we crumble up. You understand what I'm saying? Or like kids said, we go into shutdown mode when we get too much stress. We go into shutdown mode. We retreat. Salute to my sister Tay Tay Brown, the real queen of MMA. What's up with you, love? Growing with soul in the building. What's up with you, family? Salute to you. Yeah, yeah. So when you have that mood and your mood changes, motivation changes. Motivation is emotional. You feel me? So an example, a lot of y'all leave here motivated. After the podcast, you leave here, right? And then you'll be gone for the next 2 weeks. You be like, man, Junior and them, they over there working over there at the Black Coffee Club. And you be motivated to come back, and then you disappear for weeks. You understand what I'm saying? You'll be motivated after a podcast to start something new. And then the next morning you tired. It's over with. You understand what I'm saying? You'll be hype as hell after a win, but then super discouraged after a setback. You understand what I'm saying? You be inspired on Sunday after you didn't went and got God's word from the church house. Be inspired on Sunday. Then on Wednesday, you back in the club doing the same old two-step. Motivation is emotional. Yeah. Now, you didn't lose discipline. You lost the feeling. You feel me? When that Wednesday come around and the inspiration and wore off from Sunday, you didn't lose the motivation. Excuse me. You lost the feeling. And then you get that feeling, right? This is the feeling. Watch this. I'm going to type it too. Y'all can feel free to type it and follow suit. But that feeling, you get that, it's a feeling that is all too often. Watch this. I'm 47. I done had this feeling over and over and over and over again in my life. Watch this. The feeling is I was motivated. Then life happened. I was motivated. Then life happened. Yeah. I was motivated. Then life happened. Since I can't hear you say it, man, y'all type that in the chat for me, man, if that's ever been you. I was motivated. Then life happened. Salute to my sister Tay Tay Brown pulling double duty. Thank you, love. I appreciate you. I was motivated. Then life happened. Listen to me, family, because that's where we get in and we start beating ourselves up. You understand what I'm saying? And you start beating on yourself because I was motivated. Then life happens. So here comes the fall off. That's not weak. That does not make you weak. That's human. That is the human experience. You're not weak. That was the human experience. That is the human experience. So here's where most people get stuck. You wait on feelings to act. Everybody's so emotionally charged up, and you wait on a feeling to act. Like you wait on feelings to act. Yeah, you wait on feelings to act. And when you're led by your feelings, progress pauses, right? I'm telling you, it will halt your progress in its tracks. Your progress pauses. What else is affected? Your consistency. Consistency dies. And the last and most important thing that's affected is your confidence. Your confidence is going to erode. Your confidence is going to erode. And that's when you start feeling that, man. That's just how I am. It's just not in me. You know what I mean? No, your feelings are leading. You are leading things with your feelings. You understand what I'm saying? And when your feelings lead, your progress pauses, consistency dies, and confidence erodes. But your feelings are, once again, to repeat, feelings are information, right? Emotions are information. Feelings are great passengers. Like, it's great to have your feelings with you because your feelings are going to tell you stuff. Somebody come in your presence, you get a feeling about them, and you just like, eh, you get a feeling. Like, feeling is for information. You understand what I'm saying? Feeling is it's great. They're great passengers, terrible drivers. Terrible drivers. Feelings are great passengers, terrible drivers. Terrible drivers. I'm hoping that makes sense. I don't feel like it. I'll start it when I'm ready. Tomorrow, I'll be motivated. You feel me? It's a question, just a reflection. Because we say tomorrow, I'll be motivated. Excuse me. That's what we say. We say tomorrow, I'll be motivated. I'm going to ask you, how many times has tomorrow lied to you? How many times has tomorrow lied to you? I'm 47 years old. I ain't never took a day off. I'll be 48 here shortly. You understand what I'm talking about? Shit, I probably got a few dozen times that tomorrow lied to me. You feel me? Or maybe I lied to myself and I used tomorrow as the scapegoat. Yeah. Yeah. Or in my Pusha T voice, yeah. 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 Motivation don't work, y'all. The shit just don't work. And in 2026, AB, it's just not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. But let's talk about what actually works. I'm gonna be fast like Flash because I got a dash in my legendary Topcast voice. I gotta get out of here. Be fast like Flash because I got a dash. Let's talk about what does work. You know what actually works, Lala D? The baby said I was motivated, then life happened. You know what actually works? Even though motivation doesn't? Systems. Systems. 2026 is the year of systems. Where have you heard that? Systems work. Systems work. A system is something that you do regardless of your mood. You understand? Your morning routine, a workout schedule, planning block, reflection habit, your shutdown ritual. A system, something you actually do. Believe it or not, I have a whole system tied to how we do this, how we facilitate these conversations every day. Black Coffee Club. A whole system. And no matter how I feel, we have to go through the system, which is why, for the most part, we're able to be as consistent as we are with this now because we've plugged it into a system. Before it was, I don't really feel like it today. I ain't messing with that. Life happened and I wasn't able to get it done. Blah, 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 blah. No, we plug it into a system. And by hook or crook, we're going to be here. Beside outlier events, we're going to be here. Systems protect you from yourself. Systems protect you from yourself. When your motivation is going to be gone, like your motivation is going to leave. Motivation is going to leave because it's attached to emotions. We already established that. And think about how many times your emotions change throughout the day. You go from happy, you go to sad, you go to chilling, you go to content, you go to embarrassed. Think about how many times your emotions change during the day. You feel me? Motivation is tied specifically to emotions. When emotions are gone, your system is going to remain. Yeah. Lala D said, that's how Germany be winning their World Cups, Junior. They're so systematic. I love watching them play. Yeah. But it's a lot of sports when you see sports and you see teams that are dominant in their respective sport, they have a system in place. You understand what I'm saying? They have systems in place. And so what you have when you have a system in place, there is no individual that's above the other, right? There's a system in place. So it's always next man up because we can rely on the system. You feel me? Like we can rely on the system. Of course, you're going to have certain individuals that rise to the occasion, so on and so forth, but you have a system in place. You feel me? When you think about, with regard to boxing, when you think about Terrence Bud Crawford, right? He has a system in place. B&B Boxing, Bo Mack, Terrence Crawford, they have a system in place. Floyd Money Mayweather, as far as boxing, the X's and O's of the sport, they had a system in place. You feel me? There is a system that is in place. And when you see fighters who are talented and they're great, but they don't have a system in place, there's going to always be a difference. Shakur Stevenson and his grandfather, they had the great Wally Moses. They have a system in place. There's a system in place. You feel me? And then you go and fight a tremendous athlete like Teofimo Lopez, who's a Teofimo Lopez is a good boxer. He's a good boxer. He's a tremendous athlete. But there's no system in place. There's no system. There's no system for him to plug into. He's just all over the place. And when you go in there versus a fighter who is operating and under a system, you're not going to be able to win. Systems. System. System is the one that's going to remain. So let me ask y'all a question. And you can drop it in the chat or drop it in the comment section. Be sure you've hit the like button if you haven't done so. I really, truly, genuinely appreciate you for that one. What's one system you already have or need? I need you to drop it in the chat. What's one system that you already have or need? For me, I'm just tell y'all two off the top. The first one is the system that I have in order to create the Black Coffee Club, the Black Coffee Club content. I have a system in place for that. The second system that I have in place is the Simple Truth Minute Manual. That's my other system that I have in place with regard to my time management, my self mastery blueprint. Like that is the system that's in place. And if you are, for those of y'all who are following closely, you understand that this content is attached to the self mastery blueprint. So if you don't have your self mastery blueprint from the Simple Truth Minute Manual, then you need to go over to the minutemanual.com and go get your system with your big ass. If you want to follow along and be a little bit more interactive and go on and take it to the next level. www.theminutemanual.com. Go over there and get your system. But those are two systems that I have, two systems that I stand by. You feel me? I stand by them. I vouch for those systems. I guarantee. But y'all I'm waiting to see something before I move on. Give me one system you already have or need, because we might not have all the systems that we need. We might actually need a system. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you what I need. I need a specific workout regimen that I'm going to follow. I need one because I get all over the place with regard to training. I need a specific. In my mind, ideally, I'll get up, go to the gym, do the Black Coffee Club, and then get on with the rest of my day. So ideally, up at 4:30, in the gym 5:30, done in the gym by 7, back in the studio, taking off on the show by 8. That's how it works in my mind. But I have not, so I need a system to put a system in place where all of that can take place like I need it to. So that's the system that I actually need. See, like I told y'all, man, we in this shit together. I don't have all the answers. Don't have all the answers. I'm not the picture of health. I'm working like a motherfucker, just like you. Yeah, working. But y'all still have not given me what's one system you have in place or a system that you need. I need you to drop that in the chat. Or if you're listening to the replay or podcast, drop it in the comment section. One system that you already have or need. Oh, y'all really think I'm finna move on? I'm not moving on. I'm not- I swear I'm not moving on. We're gonna stay right here. We're gonna stay right here because this is a part where you gotta stop and you gotta stop listening and you gotta get interactive and you gotta start looking at yourself. Yeah, I'm in here talking and I'm talking about systems. Okay, what do you need? What system do you need? What system do you have in place? You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. My brother be it, my brother, hold on. I didn't, or maybe I'm tripping. Y'all didn't already answer. Thrive and Glow with Joe says, I have a morning routine. Okay. Kia said, I have a morning system, skincare, gym, walking. I need a writing system and a spending system. Boy, who you telling? 225 Boxer Talk. Salute, homie. He said, I need a system for working out and my religion. Okay. AB said, I just try to meet a specific quota per day. King Vonnie 86, man, I gotta take my glasses off to see. You know I'm getting old. He said, get your nutrition together, work from the inside out. 4-ounce Sniper said, I'm unorganized throughout the majority of my day, but I do my 125 push-ups the moment my alarm sets off every morning. Okay. Be About a Farm said, I develop a system to grow food without relying on commercial fertilizers. Woo! Lala D said, I have the best system for packing when traveling. It's top tier. I can pack in 1 hour flat. Tiffy2 says, simple system. Wear my keys around my neck. Helps me get out of the office with minimal casualties. Yeah, the pin your note to your sweater. Tiffy2, we got to pin your note to your sweater. So I got to wear my keys around my neck. Latchkey. The latchkey kids. Better not lose your mama key. That's the latchkey kid shit. Tie my keys around my neck. Who had that shoe screen with the key on it, with the house key on it? Excuse me. Put y'all respond in the chat. Who had that house key with the or who had that damn what you call that? That damn key, house key with the around the string. Oh, this ain't catching up. Okay, this is ahead of schedule. Okay. Be About a Farm said food ain't getting cheaper and I needed to do something about it ASAP. That's a fact. AB says draw at least 3 pictures per evening. About 1 page worth is my quota. Do my walk in the afternoon or on weekends. Walk or workout in the AM on the weekends, and free code camp will be incorporated. Lala D said, be about a farm. Snap. 4-ounce Sniper and them said, "Yep, yeah." I don't know what's going on with the with my streamer. It just stopped. Anyway, we're gonna keep rolling though. We gotta keep rolling. So, hold on. Let me move this over here so I can see. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what we got going on here. Yeah, I don't know what we got going on. But all right. So we got the systems. That's how stability is built. That is how stability is built. That's how we build stability. You have identified systems that you have or the systems that you need. That is how stability is built. Now, here's the deepest layer. And let's get to this so I can get out of here. Here's the deepest layer. Lasting discipline isn't something that you do. It's someone that you become. You feel me? It's someone who someone you are. It's not something you do. Lasting discipline is not something you do. You understand? It's someone you become. Be About It Farms has become a farmer. You understand what I'm saying? He has become, it's not something you do, it's who you become. It's someone you become. You feel me? Delilah the plant-based pugilist has become Be About It Farms. It's someone you become. When discipline becomes identity, then you stop debating. I'm someone who trains. I'm someone who prepares. I'm someone who keeps promises. I'm someone who keeps my word. I'm someone who stays solid. Like, it's not what you do, like, it's who you are. So, like, I, for me, I consider myself to be solid, right? Solid is not something that I do. Like, it's not, I don't be solid. Like, people say, man, you stay solid, man. You just always being solid. Like, no, I've graduated from being solid. Being solid is who I am. I'm just solid. You feel me? It's not something that you do. Lasting discipline isn't something you do. It's someone you are. You feel me? Yeah. When discipline becomes identity, you stop debating. Identity removes negotiation. Identity totally 100% removes negotiation. Like, we ain't, what is there to talk about? We ain't talking about a damn thing. You understand what I'm saying? This is who I am, and that is, it. Like, we are removing all negotiation because I'm dealing and I'm operating from my identity. Period. Identity removes negotiations. Removes negotiation. Period. Man, and for me, like, I can't do nothing. Y'all say this. I'm becoming someone who shows up. Like, I'm literally becoming someone who shows up. Today, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Today, when I fired up the show and I came in here, and it was like 6 or 7 of y'all had already commented, and the content hadn't even started. It's like 6 to 7 people sitting here waiting on the content to start. I gotta be somebody who shows up. Like, that showed me what this actually means to y'all. You feel me? Like, I'm just being real. Fuck the dumb shit. I'm being serious. And I'm gonna tell you the truth, I had an emotional response to it. Because y'all literally in here waiting for us to get to it and to have a conversation about how we gonna get better. You feel me? Like, man, this crazy. Like, that y'all messing me up. Y'all really messing me up with that. Yeah, man. So anyway, man, I got messed up again. I'm becoming someone who shows up. And you're not forcing habits. You're becoming a person. And that's what we're doing. You're becoming a person. So let's connect the dots so we can get out of here. Let's connect the dots. Motivation equals emotional, right? Motivation equals emotional. Emotions equal inconsistent. Systems equal stable. And identity equals permanent. You understand what I'm saying? Like, your identity is who you is. It is who you is. It is what it is. It is, you are who you are. You feel me? You is who you is. Identity is permanent. You can make some tweaks, but you're gonna be who you're gonna be. Your systems are stable. So when you are able to merge systems with your identity, you're now stabilizing who you are and you're making it permanent. So motivation might start you. You might be motivated for something to motivate you. Something motivated Delilah the plant-based pugilist to start growing food and become Be About It Farms. Does that make sense? Something motivated AB to become an artist and to create his comics. You feel me? Something motivated you. Something motivated me to become a person who creates podcasts and shares content. Something then motivated me to become a person who shares self-mastery content. and to really embark on this. Yeah. Lala D says, so Junior, what time do you start? I usually start about it's usually, yes, it's usually I get in here and I start, my sweet spot is 8:30. It's 8:30 to 8:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Ideally, I should be in here at 8 o'clock though. I'm gonna start getting in here 8 o'clock on AM on the dot. That's my goal. To get in here 8 o'clock on the dot and bring stability to it so that y'all know where I'm at. Motivation starts you though. Systems are gonna carry you. Your system is gonna carry you with your big ass. And then identity is what's gonna keep you. Identity is what's gonna keep you. I got a challenge for you. I got a challenge for you. So we say we got systems in place, right? Or we need systems in place. So either you got systems or you need systems, right? So for those of us that got systems, right? I want you to hone in on one of those systems, one system. I want you to hone in on it, and I want you to work out all of the kinks. You understand what I'm saying? I want you to work out all of the kinks, and I want you to really truly hone in, because I believe in the power of simplicity. So hone in on it and simplify it as possible so that you can explain it to a fifth grader. You understand what I'm saying? But I really want you this week, over the next 7 days, I really want you to really lock in on one system. Lock in on one of your systems and work through the kinks. I have some kinks in my systems. And what I need to do, honestly speaking, is I need to totally create my it's probably about a 12-hour system I need to create. And my 12-hour system, and I'm telling the truth to you all so I can put it together and hold myself accountable under the tutelage of y'all. Because when I tell y'all, I got to do it. So I need to put together my 12-hour system, which will be from probably from, we'll say 6 o'clock p.m. to 6 o'clock a.m. I need to put my 12-hour system together. And in that system, I need to prepare for the Black Coffee Club show. I need to rest. I need to train, and I need to actually carry out the actual show. You feel me? So I need to put together a 12-hour system for my, Monday through Friday, or I was probably Sunday night through Friday, or whatever, however it goes. So I'm going to be working on that for the next 7 days. But I need you to follow one system and work on it and work the kinks out no matter how you feel. All right, y'all, hear me on this. Hear me on this. And let me slide out y'all way. Hear me on this. Your motivation isn't broken. Motivation is not bad. Motivation is good to get started. Motivation is good because it's connected to emotions. Emotions are information. It's good. Motivation is good to have in the car with you. It's a great passenger. It is a terrible driver. I think I'm gonna put that on the shirt as well. Motivation is a great passenger, but a terrible driver. You feel me? It's good to have in the car with you. But this is the thing, motivation isn't broken. It was never designed to lead. And that's the issue. It was never designed to lead. Motivation was never designed to lead. Stop chasing feelings. Start building structure. Start building your systems. And then you become the system. Become the standard. Become the standard. Man, this is the Black Coffee Club. We don't depend on the hype, man. We don't depend on the hype. We are building our identities brick by brick by brick by brick. Thank y'all so much, man, for taking the time to tune in. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate it. If I had a million tongues, I couldn't tell it out. Salute to everybody that shows love to the Black Gentleman Grooming Company. We do have a line of all natural handcrafted grooming products specifically with you in mind, so be sure to come check us out. www.theblackgent.com. That's www.theblackgent.com. Shout out to everybody that has your Simple Truth Minute Man, your system, man. If you don't have a system, go get it. www.theminutemanual.com. Salute to the family. I really, truly, genuinely appreciate y'all. This is Junior the Truth signing off, giving you a daily reminder to view your life like a paradise until your life looks like a paradise, man. I'm a hard-born player made. If you don't know anything else about me at the end of the day, I got to keep pushing, baby.
We offer the best grooming products for you. Yes, all natural and handcrafted too. We wanna help be your swagger, your style, class, and luxury. Make our products tailor-made for you with high quality. Yeah. So get in style with the black, yeah. Company, to give you swagger, style, class, and luxury. In luxury, yeah. The black, gentleman, yeah. Company, to give you swagger, style, class, and luxury. In luxury, yeah.
Located at www.theblackgent.com.
One, two, and I've hustled harder than most. I'm a beast on these streets, got a revolver I tote. For these niggas trying to take me off the block where I post. Update.